This is the scariest smile you'll ever see. It's from one of the most disturbing analog horror series ever made called The Smile Tapes. When I found out it had an IMDb page, I knew this YouTube series was gonna be serious business, even though I don't actually know how easy it is to make an IMDb page. But despite it seemingly having success, it's well known that the creator of the series hates it. Redditors mentioned that the creator disabled all comments on all of his videos, and then eventually deleted the series as well, which was about to make watching it today significantly harder, but thankfully he re-uploaded it. But despite it being a re-upload, the series still has 1.2 million views, which is confusing because online there are still droves of hate comments and threads about the series. Some people even believe in a conspiracy theory that the Smile Tapes inspired the movie series Smile. So today we're gonna find out whether the hate is justified, I doubt it, or whether this series is iconic enough to be the inspiration for a Hollywood film. Let's watch the Smile Tapes.
This message is broadcasted to raise awareness of a new drug in circulation.
A new drug in circulation.
We advise for you to stay away from any person suspected to be under its influence. For the past few months, we have received over 500 deaths related to the drug.
Who's circulating the drug?
Has not been scientifically investigated. Its most obvious effects are mania, uncontrollable laughter, violent tendencies, and the latched smile in which the drug was named after.
Alright, we just started.
To ensure your safety outside. Avoid dark alleys since most reported deaths happened near or in a dark alley.
I avoid dark alleys in general.
Suspicious laughter, run as fast as you can. Avoid eye contact with the person. Once the person notices you, it will begin pursuit. Do not interact. You will most likely
be what? This isn't one of those. This isn't a genjutsu, is it? Smile Investigation Journal. Issue number 1. That was such an intense and succinct introduction. Didn't even get a chance to breathe. Initial observation. Substance is made of spores from an unidentified species of fungus. Oh, that makes sense. Well, doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. Risk of accidental intake is very high. Who are these handsome young fellows? Patient 1, patient 2. Brought to the emergency room on the same day. Complaining of a severe headache and acute facial... I didn't read that last word. Facial cramps. Facial cramps. None of the medicine helped. They were taken to the lab for observation. I guess when you smile too much, you do get a facial cramp. Stage 1, week 1. Now the handsome fellows are smiling. Patients begin to smile with some resistance. Patients suffered meningitis before subsiding within 2 days. Patients remain sane. They don't look that sane. Stage 2, week 2. They are... Why did he get a buzz cut? Any resistance have been subdued by the fungus. Oh. Faces begin to contort to a wide grin. Oh, how menacing. Jeez Louise. Patient's behavior becomes predatory. Oh, I thought it was going to be violent. Manic laughter begins. Oh my god. That was a lot. The patients were then locked in a room. Perfect. That's exactly what you should do. These monsters need to be locked away in straitjackets. Stage 3, week 4. Oh my god. Fungus has permanently damaged facial tissue. Oh no. Leaving a severely contorted face. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. Despite extensive nerve damage, the fused muscles maintain its expression. Ugh, creepy. If ever the patients recover, I doubt it. I doubt it. A face transplant is required for reintegration. Basically saying they can't be let out into the wild. Vocal cords have stopped functioning due to extreme strain. That's not good. Patient's behavior and motor functions begin to decline. So they just turn into zombies, essentially. towards the latter part of this stage. Stage 4, week 5. Just put them out of their misery. Rapid senescence, and what does that mean? Senescence, visible in patients. And patient. It changed to patient. One has died. Patient has completely lost resemblance from past self. Yeah, he looks like he's aged 50 years. He's receding hairline. Brain is in the late Alzheimer's stages. You know, I feel bad about saying he looks old. Patient 2 did not live up to this stage. Alrighty. Patient 1 passed away 6 weeks into his admission. Shouldn't have been taking those party pills then. Autopsy? I don't want to see the dead body. Fungus found in brain cells. This is turning into Resident Evil, bruh. It was observed secreting... Oh, what? It was observed secreting a substance similar to... I don't know what that is. Acetylone. High concentrations of the fungus found in amygdala. Oh, suggesting complete control over it. Oh my god. Right in the frontal lobe. 30 minutes into the autopsy. A sudden burst of gas came out of the patient's mouth. Oh no. It's secreting spores. What was initially thought to be gas was figured to be spores of the fungus. Yeah, obviously. They've turned into mushrooms, bruh. 2 morticians were present in the room. 2 morticians were present in the room. They may have inhaled the spores. Oh no. They have been quarantined. 1000% they have inhaled the spores. You're one of the morticians, aren't you? Shaun G. If that's your real name. December 04/31. Excerpt. Log 27. 04/94 December. I went out for groceries, and the strange man threw flour at me on my way home. I was more weirded out than I was pissed. Anyways, I'm taking Max to the vet tomorrow. Oh, Max is such a dog name. He's been quiet for days. Why the music suddenly? Log 28, December 05/94. I had this vivid dream where I was flying through space. It's like I became one with the universe. Then I saw a man. And I woke up. Is that the man? Him? Log 29, December 6th, 1994. Max has been feeling better. Oh, that's good. He began to bark again. Oh, that's a cute dog. It looked creepy for a moment, but then I got a proper look at it. I had a very similar dream to yesterday. I flew through a colorful space. I forgot who I was. Then I saw him. Don't jump scare me again. I don't want to see him. He smiled. Oh yeah, this is definitely the spores talking to you. Is that patient 0? Log 34, December 11th, 1994. I've been having the same dream for the past week. And it's kinda worrying me now. Now? Does this mean something? A change in my life? I couldn't stop thinking about it all day. There were numbers there. So we got 53, 4D, 49, 4C, and 4. What could that possibly mean? Anyway, log 35, December 12, 1994. My face won't stop twitching. Oh, it started. And I'm having a migraine right now. This may be my worst one so far. It could just be stress. No, buddy. It's a smile. So I told my professor I can't attend for this week. Log 39, December 16th. It's been 4 days since the migraines and twitches began. I am in agony. I will go to the doctor. Can you imagine the doctor just seeing you smiling from ear to ear? They'll be like, you're fine, look at you, you're perfectly fine. Log 40, December 17th, 1994. They told me it was just stress and electrolyte imbalance. What a cop-out. Just take pain meds and relax. Just be happy and stay hydrated. Have you ever thought about just being happy? Log 41, December 18th, 1994. My face hurts. It feels like someone is pulling the sides of my mouth up. Oh no, it's getting harder to blink. Oh no. The pills don't work. Log 42. December 22nd, 1994. Max passed away. I thought Max was doing well. That's the saddest part so far. I don't understand. He was doing just fine yesterday. Oh, that's so sad. That's really sad. That's the saddest part so far. I don't care about people dying. Animals, though. December 25, 1994. My friends say I look a lot happier recently. I am not. Yeah, the gaslighting has started. Behind this forced smile, I am suffering. Oh, well, isn't this an analogy for depression? Both physical and mental anguish. How sad. Doctors were stumped by my illness. Log 44, December 26, 1994. I am happy. I feel full of energy. I felt the man's aura. He changed me. Oh, the spores definitely hit that part of the brain. He changed me for the better. I am happy. I am happy. I am happy. I am happy.
Make everyone happy.
Log 45. Make everyone happy. Alright, my boy is happy. December 27. I'm happy. He told me something. A quest to fulfill. A brand new life. Log 46. December 28, 1994. The mission has started. Worlds too unbearable for a simple man like me. Too much vice, too much sadness. But I have the power to FX this. Fix this. By spreading your joy. December 31st, 1994. Everyone is... What? Everyone I see shall be... Shall become happy. That's what it's saying. I hope I make me, happy. This has nothing to do with me, buddy. I'm already happy. I'm happy. I'm as happy as you can get. Trust me. 10, 9, 8. Oh no, those aren't gunshots. Those are fireworks because it's December 31st. They're welcoming in the new year. No, those don't sound like fireworks anymore. Police report. Time and date. First of the 1995. Location 718 Ventura Place. Name Shaun Gomez. That's him. Age 22. Incident mass homicide. My bad. I thought it was fireworks, man. You can't tell the difference. Details. Perpetrator was armed with a knife. He had a grotesque facial expression. Suspected of being under influence of some drug. Police response. Okay, so just before we jump back into this, what it seemed like with the first tape or that first chapter was a late stage smile progression where people have already started to go through the process and present themselves to doctors because we had 2 patients and they kind of sounded like they knew about it and that's why they were monitoring them. But that last chapter, it kind of feels like it might have been patient 0 and I'm sure it's going to explain it, but it's also making me think that maybe there wasn't a drug, maybe there was something else that started this. Police officers were not able to subdue the man. Oh no. He wounded one of the officers and committed relentless violence. The officers were forced to shoot him dead. I mean, deserved, maybe? Aftermath. 17 casualties, including Shaun. 10 injuries. Okay, that's pretty bad. 27 people hurt. Do I look beautiful? Why are the police asking me that? I'm in a happier place now. Okay, that's Shaun. Do a very good job at spreading happiness. He smiles. Oh, there was a moment where the blurring disappeared. We gotta look at that. I think I caught the frame. That doesn't look like Shaun, but it looks like a dead body smiling. Maybe that's what happens to the bodies when they die. Or maybe it's just Shaun. Well, if his whole facial composition completely changed muscular-wise, then obviously when he dies, his carcass would have a smile as well. Bar history. Okay, sorry.
Explore Earth's huge past.
I thought you wanted me to read it. My bad.
We ask the question, where did life originate? Well, there are a bunch of theories surrounding this.
It's gonna be mushrooms, isn't it? Spores?
Our first theory is a biogenesis. Life from no life. It proposes that organic beings originated from non-living matter in hydrothermal vents. This creates a chemical soup that may have caused a reaction, creating the simplest forms of life. In the last episode, I told you that the Earth was literally hell. So how could life survive in such conditions? Well, Earth
Not that
stayed
bad.
hell until oceans appeared around 200 million years since the Earth's formation. Water is the most important ingredient to life. Without it, life would have never flourished, and also helped cool the Earth down to a relatively comfortable 212 Fahrenheit. Panspermia. Now this theory is a bit more
Panspermia.
far off, but it's the most interesting. It suggests that life came from another world and existed
Yeah.
throughout the universe.
Came from like a comet or something.
Other space dust hit a fertile planet. Some of its debris gets ejected back into space.
I've heard of this before.
Containing life forms. Around 4.1 to 3.8 billion years ago, the Earth experienced a late heavy bombardment, possibly indicating that life may have arrived from those asteroids.
Dude, this tape is rotten. Oh, it's I can see an asteroid flying towards Earth. By Henry Cohen. Alright. Jeez, Louis. Bro, this... Chill out. Chill out. I know you're a cursed VHS tape, but let me watch. November 4th, 1994. Okay, so this is the month prior to Shaun Gomez incident. Faint signal detected 19 miles south of Chidilolo, California. Faint signal detected 19... I just read that. What? Well, now you just made me look stupid. Chidinulu, 1238.3 megahertz. I don't know what that means. I'm not as smart as you guys think I am. Okay, that looks like California. I'm not from the US, so I'm not 100% with my geography. We started to notice a pattern. These signals are only heard at night. Oh no. The mushrooms only speak at night? 12:35 a.m. Oh, they're speaking. Loudly speaking.
18, 26, 15, 19, 26.
These are numbers. Alright. Probably Morse code. Probably a mission for another day. 12:42 a.m. I'm sure someone in the comments is going to tell me, you should have known that's what he was trying to say in the Morse code.
9, 10.
I don't know. I tried writing those numbers down, to be fair, but it's too hard to hear, and I don't want the subtitles. I want to experience it with my own fresh, organic ears. 12:45 a.m. Okay, you're just going to keep on saying numbers.
17.
This is gonna have to be a after the video sort of situation where I find it out. I'll do that, but mine's speeding it up. 12:49 a.m. Alright, we're gonna get another message.
17. 24. 26.
12:53 a.m.
16.
That's heavily distorted.
26.
Look, I told you I'm not doing homework for this analog horror series.
8.
Apparent end of session. Finally! Okay, we'll look at it afterwards. Don't worry about it. Just sick of the numbers. Only radio static can be heard after this for the rest of the night. A numbers station. Care to explain? We've still yet to decipher these cryptic messages. What are they? Hey! Smile Investigation Journal issue number 2. There was someone there. So you thought you could just jump scare me with this face in the background for one frame, huh? Isn't this the guy that the original person, Shaun Gomez, was seeing in his dream every single night? The face? Okay, Smile Investigation Journal issue number 2. As of October 13th, 1995, 1,489 deaths, 5,361 hospitalized. That's like shortly after the Shaun Gomez incident. Fungus. After extended observation, it's shown that the fungus is deemed unstable and prone to mutation. Scientists fear that this may result into more variations of the disease. Oh no. We're gonna have Smile 19. Transmission. Microscopic fungus. The fungus naturally transmits around 2 billion spores. That's not good. The spores are released through the... What the hell was that? Why did I hear that in my right ear? Why did my light back there also break down and suddenly turn off? I'm creeped out. The spores are released through the closest orifice after the host dies. Oh, so like any opening. Oh, jeez. Who was that? Anyone within 10 meters are at risk of contracting the disease. Well, I'm gonna ignore that person that just jump scared me. The spores can linger for as long as 30 hours. Moreover, there have been reports of people intentionally infecting victims. Oh my god, making the fungus more difficult to contain. They have been called spore puffers by the citizens. Police are currently patrolling areas known for frequent spore puffing. Source and emergence. Oh no. The exact source of the fungus is still unknown. Yeah, that's what I want to know. The fungus first appeared as a new drug being sold in the black market. Okay, so it was a drug, and was only brought to public attention after the New Year's homicide. The Gomez homicide. The Gomez incident. There he is, with his nice black eyeliner. Police searched Gomez's apartment. So he was taking drugs. They found a journal that dates from January 1993 to December 1994, just hours before the homicide. Oh yeah, we saw that. Evidence implies that Gomez was infected at December 4th as a victim of spore puffing. Oh my god. He appears to develop delusions towards the new year before descending into a violent killing spree. Yep, Gomez died around stage 2. Oh, he wasn't even at the final stage? The most common stage a person dies at. But there's a later... Shut up! See, morgue incident. Okay, I'm ready for the next incident. We're just gonna ignore what just happened on the screen. The morgue has been quarantined since the incident last week. Just blow it up. The two morticians closest to the body displayed minimal symptoms. But they still inhaled some spores, I'm certain. Proper safety measures were not maintained at the time of the incident. Protocol was made stricter to ensure safety when handling it. I wasn't finished reading. Protocol was made stricter to ensure safety when handling a smile patient. Oh my god, alrighty. Chill.
For the past few months, our citizens have been under attack by a new and deadly force. A fungus that affects the minds of our citizens and causes them to kill other people. Our scientists and police forces have been making efforts to contain and treat the infected, but it's only had a minimal effect. I have also declared an emergency in San Diego City. So I now advise every citizen to stay inside.
Oh no,
If we
quarantine.
don't act now, this may escalate into a countrywide epidemic. We
Oh,
may
no.
possibly deal with hundreds of thousands of deaths. I wouldn't want that on my citizens. I hope we are able to get through this. Thank you.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, but the only thing I can think of when I see him is, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. What does that say? What does that say? Where do souls go? Where do the souls go? Where do their souls go? Where did their smiles go? Emergency alert system. Civil authorities issued a civil danger warning. I hate that blaring sound in every analog horror. Stay inside. Yeah, I figured that.
Following message is
Wait, there was
brand-
something different in the last sentence. Stay inside now.
San Diego and Tijuana are under attack by the infected. An
Oh, no.
estimated 8,000 people have been infected and are currently causing havoc in the streets.
It's a zombie apocalypse. Oh, I knew I saw some text down there. Gunfire, evisceration, cannibalism, sporing. Oh, are those the ways that the zombie apocalypse of smile monsters are hurting people?
In the streets. shelter in place immediately or risk your life.
Oh.
Lock and barricade your doors and windows.
Oh, alright, I will. I'll just hide under my bedsheet. Really testing my brain here. Alright, so backwards. They are stronger than you think. Okay, is that a message from the police department or from the spore monsters being like, hey, you don't even know what you're dealing with?
Prepare to isolate and manage your resources.
I will.
Be vigilant and wear protective equipment to avoid breathing in the spores. The president has ordered the National Guard to San Diego.
Makes sense. That was unnecessary. Okay, November 27, 1995. I just find it unnecessary when they just punch you in the face with that blaring horn. What am I looking at? That looks like a door? Is it a door? I see a face. I definitely see a face down there. Oh, it's a window. Oh, that's what they look like when they're banging on the window. Let me in. Let me in. Don't you see this big pretty smile on my face? Ah! Isn't this so beautiful? Yeah, you got your dream, buddy. You got your dream. I don't know who you are, though. The bloodshed. Their cries. Fill me with such joy. Now we can be together. How? In a happier place. I don't know what religion you are, but you're not going to heaven. I don't think any religion will allow you into their heaven. As feared by scientists, 2 new variants have appeared in the scene. Variant A. Original. Handsome man. Smiling handsome man. I don't want to even describe what that is anymore. The Joker. Oh, dead corpse. Causes physical and mental deterioration. Oh my gosh. The most common variant as of now. Okay. I hate that last stage. It ages them like 100 years and turns them into a corpse. Yet they maintain their smile. Variant B. Benign. Okay, so it's fine. Wait, her hair is just going gray. Its effects are minimal. Nothing really happened. Patients retain their sanity. However, they still pose a threat of transmission. Oh! So they're sleeper cells for the spores. This patient was seen sneezing and coughing out the spores. Oh no. Silent hosts. Sarah Campbell. So they're essentially asymptomatic. She is the first patient to have this variant. After being exposed to spores in the morgue, she is currently quarantined and observed. That's not good. There's no signs physically that she's a host. Variant C. His eyes are already looking in different directions. Bro, what the hell? He started bad. Wait, what changed? Hexed here. Oh, variant C. Alright. Jay! Don't jump scare me! That was unnecessary, variant C. At least your eyes are looking in the same direction. Or I. Alright, buddy. You're just melting now, huh? Well, we gotta look at the text that you were hiding over there. We're not just gonna ignore that. Okay, so variant C is kind of like, what are they called? Volatiles. The volatiles from Dying Light. So we've got heightened senses, bloodthirsty, inhuman strength and stamina, bulletproof exterior. These guys sound really tough. And then there's this. I don't know what that is. It's just not clear enough. Sonar? Oh no, now we've got found footage. I didn't think this was gonna be in it. This is sick. But where are we? Who are we as well? Maybe this is the experience of getting chased by a variant C. Very unusual sounds. Well, that was good for nothing. 29/01/1994. So this is about 29 days after the Gomez incident, or 28, depending if you consider the first day of the year a day. This is what all my old home movies actually look like, so give you a A+ on the realism.
I'm in a hotel in Kidinlu to hike roughly 25 miles south from here. I'll be hiking through the Alturas Douradas trail around 3 p.m. Hopefully, I'll be back before nightfall because temperatures can plunge down to 32 over there, especially in January. Wish me luck.
Good luck, buddy. All I understood is that you're doing some hike.
I made it stop. I didn't feel my way on the top since I didn't want to waste my tape on long and mundane walks. It's quite a good view up here.
Well, you made it to the top of the mountain. No smile monsters can get you up here, right? Right?
Jesus Christ.
Did he say he's in the Appalachian Mountains? The Appalachians? He's in the Appalachians, isn't he? That's the one that has all the skinwalkers, I believe.
You need help!
Note to self, anyone watching. If you're in the Appalachians and the scream sounds far away, it means they're close. Anyway, back to the video.
Hello!
There's a light. Manic laughter.
What's going on there?
Oh no. That's a face. Did he just face cam for a second? We're just gonna ignore that. Brother, can you turn your iPhone light on or something? We can't see anything.
Anyone in here?
Oh. Is this where he was? Well, you shouldn't be going into people's homes. That's a first. But it doesn't mean you deserve to die. Oh no. Suddenly cinematic is so funny, by the way. Is that who it was? Missing. Oh! What? Relax! Close your mouth! Oh no. Yes. No signal. I'm glad the signal cut out. That was getting way too creepy. What the hell happened? Smile Investigation Journal. Alright, we're just gonna ignore everything that just happened. Issue number 5. I guess it was just the experience of a hiker. You know, less than a month after the Gomez incident. As of March 31st, 1996, 9,786 deaths, 4,035 hospitalized. Oh no. This is getting worldwide. This is going to be worldwide soon. Scientists were able to determine its This easily has the potential to be a worldwide threat, if those are the numbers. Scientists were able to determine its evolutionary origins. Okay, finally! To a microbe in the Yucatan region. Okay. Yucatan. The microbe was found in an insect trapped and preserved in amber. Oh, okay. Radiometric dating suggests the insect lived around 65 to 68 million years ago. Okay, so we're going down the Jurassic Park route now. DNA tests show the insect has terrestrial origins. Okay. The microbe, however, suggests otherwise. So what is it? Scientists theorize the microbe's descendants include the fungus. Okay. And possibly more. When you put the text above like that, it makes it look like it's new text. And possibly more undiscovered species. Okay, alright.
There are many theories about their extinction. One is that the dinosaur's destiny was written in the sky. A cosmic shower of asteroids or a large meteor struck the Earth with an astounding impact.
Don't they say the impact didn't kill as many? It was the like...
Extinguished with the dinosaurs.
It was like the climate
Was emerged to fill the evolutionary niche left
that was created afterwards. What was that? Scientists have given the fungus an official name. It's gonna be really hard to pronounce, isn't it? Abolumindoresus. The Jester. Okay, that's a lot easier. Thank you. Goodbye. Oliver McCormack, April 3rd, 1996. Okay, so we've got a few months now after the Gomez incident. I am running out of food. Oh, so he's hunkered up in his shelter. I don't know if I can survive any longer. Every day just gets worse. This is really sad. The smoke suffocates me. Smoke? What smoke? I've sealed off most of the ventilation in my apartment. Oh no. That's not going to be good for you either. Because I fear that the spores may come through. Yeah. Reminds me of a different incident. All I hear is the crackle of fire just blocks away from here. Oh, so it's smoke from fire outside. The laughter of the infected. And the screams of the unfortunate. Oh, that would be so scary. That's actually terrifying. It's like an infection apocalypse. What was that? Did they just... I'm getting hungry. I thought they just like nuked the city. I saw a flash. I finished my last food supply 10 hours ago. I'm just assuming that's what it says. I don't have a choice. The quieter side of town. Hey man, them spores are quiet. They're everywhere. Oh. An empty supermarket. Now if somehow you could barricade the supermarket, you could live forever, dude. Oh my god, that is terrifying. Hearing a manic laugh down the alleyway. Oh, no, no, no. The call's coming from inside the house, buddy. Oh, he left. Making a run for it. Oh, you better hope it's not a variant C, because they'll catch up. This is so creepy. Oh my god. Imagine getting chased. Yeah, let's go. You're gonna make a weapon out of that? Insect spray and a match? Set it on fire, baby. Nice. At least he's fighting back. Homemade flamethrower. Burn that smiling face to the ground. Okay, I get it. He burned his face off. I get it. Oh, God. So that's what an infected looks like with a burnt off face, huh? You can just see the calcified muscles. Raised from ear to ear and wide-eyed. Smiling.
Good afternoon, Miss Campbell. I'm here just to ask you a few questions.
Oh, Sarah Campbell.
I know this whole
Case B,
situation
type
right
2.
now is a lot for you to handle. Being locked away in a room, far from your loved ones, and subject to rigorous tests that have probably pushed you past the point of exhaustion. But
She's humanity's only hope,
the
bruh.
reason for this is that you might be able to help us end this whole epidemic. It has been 3 weeks since you were diagnosed with the fungus. How are you feeling right now?
I'm fine. Facial pain's been gone for 2 days. Though my cough's gotten worse.
You
Oh, the
completely
cough.
lost your smile, right?
Yeah.
But she's still a sleeper cell.
That's interesting. You're the first person to have this variant of the disease that we are aware of. Every case prior to yours has ended in a violent death. You seem to have recovered from it. You see, our early understanding of your case is that it's a late bloomer. Its course runs slower, but eventually it will kill the host. I think we should investigate if your recovery is the result of a weaker, non-lethal variant, or if it's because of your immune system. If, and only if, it is entirely your immune system responsible for your
Create a vaccine.
phenomenal recovery, we can extract your antibodies, create vaccinations, and for immunity, and possibly make a cure.
He's picking up what I'm putting down.
That's the case.
Now, let's talk about the incident.
The incident.
Is there any reason why you were not following standard safety protocols in the morgue?
Oh, she's one of the morticians.
Miss Campbell?
I wasn't in my right mind at the time.
She wasn't in her right mind at the time.
Can you
So that's how she got
elaborate?
infected.
I was in grief. I still am. I couldn't cope with it at the time. I couldn't focus. I could have not shown up for work today. But I had a son to raise. And without its father, it's so much harder to do.
She had a son to raise without its father. It's so much harder to do.
Stuck in a laboratory.
I'm really sorry for your loss and your stay here. We can send your son here to talk to you. I know that it's been agonizing spending your time in here away from him.
Please do.
What was that?
Alrighty then, I will be in touch soon. You need your rest. You'll be further researched in the coming days. Just hold on tight. We might see an ending to this ordeal.
Well, was that it? That could have been an email.
The research laboratory was infiltrated by the Smiler. Despite the high security of the facility, it was not able to withstand the enormous wave of smilers.
The smilers got into the lab.
Personnel and subjects were killed in the bloody raid. All but one.
All but one. Oh, is that the incident that they were referring to? Oh, God! Give me a warning before you jump scare me. There is no cure, there is no cure. They want us to believe there is no cure. But Sarah Campbell, the one that stayed alive, is a symbol of a potential cure. Jeez Louise, bro. That's gonna appear in my nightmares. That's 100% gonna appear in my nightmares. Thanks a lot. Thanks, pal. Thanks a lot. What was that? April 4th, 1996. Wasn't that the same day as the previous one? Oh my god. Or was that trying to say that the lab got attacked that day, right after their interview, to stop Sarah from being a potential savior? The timeline's a little bit scuffed. Oh gosh. Bro, even in 1996 we had better footage capture devices than this. Come on. I'm just looking at like 5 blurred lines right now. What's clear though is that the smilers are working in unison. What's that? The hell? Lights in the sky? Is that a drone show? UFOs? Huh? Okay, this is actually scary.
No.
No, I don't even know what to think. Was that a whole bunch of UFOs that came down?
During that whole outbreak. I stayed in my basement for a whole year.
Lucas Satterfield recalls his time during the outbreak.
Get used to living in such a claustrophobic space where I'd risk getting infected or brutally murdered by those psychos. The tricky part was getting food. I'd carefully walk around streets with a gas mask, avoiding the infested areas. And the competition for food was like really, really high. So lots of fights would happen. The supermarkets that were abandoned. Like a high chance of like a smiler, intervening. And I got to witness one myself. God, oh my God, it was the bloodiest thing I have ever seen. It was insane. And later on, the outbreak, we learned that these like seemingly unstoppable variant disease could be burned by heat and caustic. And it was quite the revelation that we needed, because we realized that we could fight back with these, impossible to kill smilers.
Yes.
I mean, those creatures could lift cars and survive bullets. And they were really
oh my god.
Because they also don't really even look like humans anymore. So when it finally ended, I decided to move to San Francisco for good, because initially I was too traumatized to stay in that city. Went through a violent outbreak. And since then, I've led a peaceful life, got married, had a child, but, that whole outbreak, it feels like it just ended yesterday. It's hard to believe it was 20 years ago.
Ooh, humanity survived. But he's making it sound like they survived because of learning that they could use fire against him. The Smile Tapes Season 1. Are there gonna be more seasons? No, there's no way. It's been years. Created by Petoriku. Oh my god, but what was that at the end with the aliens? I don't know. Thank you, everyone. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was the Smile Tapes, a really interesting story that had me at the edge of my seat the entire time. Considering the tapes came out in 2021 for the first time, I can see where a lot of the inspiration came from, just context clues wise what was happening in the world. I think the imagery was fantastic. Some of those images by themselves were jump scaring me, but there were definitely some things that didn't make a lot of sense to me. First of all, I'm not sure what all those numbers were that we heard throughout the tapes. Like there was a point in time where I'm pretty sure I'm gonna skip it in my editing, because it was just listening to numbers that meant nothing to me coming out of that radio tower thing. And before that, there were also some superimposed cuts that had numbers in them, but I'm not sure what they meant either. The creator of this video or this entire series took comments off or disabled comments from all of their videos, and I think that's a real shame because it does expose you to hate and love sometimes, but it also means a lot of the like meaningful discourse in the comment section is gone as well, where people can theorize on what those numbers mean or just tell you exactly like, I just put it into this code translator and these sentences mean this. So that was a little bit disappointing. The story of Oliver McCormack was also interesting, but in a weird way, because he seems to be the person that he's the guy that basically goes into the abandoned supermarket and then gets chased by a variant C back to his home and then uses the bug spray and lighter to burn its face off and kill it. He seems to be the one that finds out fire can kill them. And then later on, we see another tape of him going onto his roof and then potentially dying when those lights come down, which is a whole other thing. Were those aliens or something like that? Were those UFOs congregating together and then doing some kind of, I don't know, were they trying to like annihilate the city or take people up and kidnap them? I don't know. But then at the end of the series, they show Lucas Sutterfield or whatever his name was, talking about how the survivors discovered that fire can fight off variant Cs. I kind of felt like that should have been Lucas's story, or Lucas should have been mentioned somewhere in there, but Lucas seems to be killed off. But the alien thing is the thing that's thrown me off the most, to be honest with you. I do get that in previous parts of the story when they're building up the lore of where the spores possibly could have first come from, how they got to Earth in the first place. They talked about asteroids hitting Earth coming from other planets, but that's about the closest connection to space that we've had to the like UFOs coming in at the end. But honestly, still, I loved it. It was still very fun. I just enjoy these series so much. There's always going to be room for improvement, but that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. We're all content creators at the end of the day. We're not friggin' film stars. With that being said, I need recommendations for the next series, so let me know in the comments below. But that's all I have for today. Go watch another video, or I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.